As a geriatric care manager, here are the top 5 things that I would be spending my money on and telling my clients to do the same. The very first thing is going ahead and get a really good Medicare supplemental plan. Skip the Part C, skip the Advantage plan, and go ahead and get the most comprehensive coverage because you just never know what's going to happen down the line. You might be really healthy when you're signing up for Medicare originally, and then you might miss out on a really good supplemental plan because you only have that very small window to get the supplemental of your choosing in your state without medical underwriting. So for me personally, you don't know what the future is going to hold. You don't know if you're going to end up with, more chronic conditions later on down the line. You don't know if you're going to need skilled nursing facility care, and you don't want to be putting yourself in a box that's going to be hard to dig out of. So that's number one. Number two, I would really get a very good estate planning attorney who's well versed in all the things. So not only do I want them to do my living will and power of attorney, I want them to also look about trusts for me and my family. I want to make sure that they know how to do Medicaid asset protection trusts if that's what I want. I also want to make sure that they can help my family avoid probate. And then they're also going to be able to be a stockpiling place for all of your documentation. So if you lose it, if you misplace it, they also keep a copy in their vault. So if it's needed, it can be gotten. Number three, a really good long-term care insurance policy. Yes, they're expensive. However, they really can be incredibly invaluable if you want to age in place. So if you're someone who wants to stay at home as long as possible and utilize that long-term care policy to pay for that, that is an excellent, excellent option. You want to make sure you read the fine print to make sure that it's going to suit your needs, but absolutely, if you've got the money, get one. They're wonderful to have. Number four, I think it should go without saying, but I'm going to tell you anyway, is paying for good quality care. So in-home care, assisted living, nursing home, whatever the case may be. And not always is more expensive going to be better. However, you are going to get what you pay for in some sense. So you want to make sure that you're getting quality. If you're looking at the bottom of the barrel, you're not really sure what the quality is going to be. And again, not saying the most expensive is best. However, if a place is keeping their employees for the long term, they're probably going to have salary increases that go along with years of service. So you're going to want to find somewhere that provides your loved one with the care that you would give them. So quality costs a little bit more money. Lastly, somebody like me, a geriatric care manager or a social worker, an OT, a PT, somebody who's been in this field and worked with the aging population for a long time, helped other families and other loved ones and other aging people before you've come along, because truly this process and all things about it are very confusing. Not only is Medicare confusing, but all of the care needs, all the things you need to access, and the systems that you have to navigate are incredibly complex. So working with somebody who's done that for many, many years can be an invaluable tool if you need them just to point you in the right direction, or if you want them to do the whole process for you because not everybody has time, the skill set, the ability to do that. So having somebody who knows what they're doing and can really lead you and guide you and be a trusted resource and not just Google is really, really, really valuable.